He breaks and slaps the bull, knocking it down. Then he approaches Genesis to see her, but she attacks his shoulder with a spoon, knocking him out again. After a while, when Evan regains consciousness, he finds himself tied to a chair again. Now, the two girls start playing some games with him. They will ask him some questions, and if he doesn't answer, they will increase the frequency of the helmet on Evan's head, which will burst his eardrums. They were playing this game when Carrion's assistant, Louis, arrives. Actually, Louis came here to collect the 8 made by Carrion. Seeing him, Belle hides Evan, and then Genesis goes to open the door. Louis says, "I've come to collect Carrion's 8, and who are you people?" Then Belle arrives and says, "We are Evan's cousins." When Louis goes to see Carrion's 8, he realizes they've completely ruined it. Then he hears Evan's voice, so he rushes to the room and sees him tied up with ropes. Louis starts to untie him, while outside, the two girls begin to destroy Carrion's 8. Hearing this, Louis starts to go outside, but Evan tells him not to, yet Louis doesn't listen and goes out. Seeing the 8 being destroyed, Louis shouts loudly and then has an asthma attack, but we see that Genesis has stolen his inhaler and doesn't give it to him. During this, Louis slips, and his head hits the 8, causing his death right there. Seeing this, the two start laughing, revealing they are completely psychotic, and they dispose of his body and send a message to Carrion from Evan's phone. So that people think Carrion and Louis were having an affair, which is why Evan killed Louis. After a while, the two return to Evan and start playing the same game with him. Then they tell Evan that they will kill him too. Hearing this, Evan panics and starts shouting at them. After this, the two go outside to dig a hole to bury Evan. Meanwhile, Evan tries to call his wife using an iPad. But then Genesis arrives and throws the iPad outside. Then the two wreak havoc throughout the house and even cut Evan's hair. Then Genesis takes a gun and comes to Evan, telling him they will play a game called hide and seek, and if they find him, they will shoot him. The game starts, and Evan tries to hide, but within moments, they catch him. He starts shouting loudly for help, but no one comes to his aid. After a while, morning comes, and they tie Evan up and take him to bury him in the hole. They bury him but leave his mouth exposed. Then they reveal their truth to Evan, saying they won't kill him and they're not underage. They just enjoy ruining people's families. Then they show Evan a video, which was the same video where Belle was being intimate with Evan. They post this video on Evan's Facebook and write, "Happy Father's Day," on it. After that, they leave to find another victim. Meanwhile, Evan struggles to get his hand out to try and delete the video, but he ends up liking it, and with that, the story ends.